Giant's Castle and the Bushman's River form the kind of backdrop which Hollywood directors dream of. But all this awaits you just 2 hours out of Durban or 4 hours from Joburg. It's our natural heritage, and getting more of us to experience it is the mission of former IT consultant and now owner of Ant Bear Lodge, Andrew Atwood.
Andrew, you're a big show-off, man. You've got a mountain in your backyard. Come on.
I can tell you even more. I've got an airstrip, I've got a microlight, I've got a hot air balloon, and this whole place here is about realizing any kind of childhood dream that I've ever had. And I came here 17 years ago. I ran away from a hectically corporate lifestyle in Germany. And we bought this place, it was a ruin, and we've been fixing it ever since.
For the Atwoods, living sustainably has always been their dream, and they've gone about it with classic German efficiency. The result is striking and unusual.
Andrew, if this is what the entrance looks like, I know that the inside is going to be spectacular. You strike me as a man of many talents.
Well, we've been doing this kind of alternative woodwork. It's more artistic and functional than it is particularly good carpentry. We've made this out of upcycled Japanese cedar is the wood. We've made our own hinges. This is a unique design. And it's old bottles that we just put into a kiln and flattened them and built them into the wood.
Well, let's see what the inside has to offer.
Let's go. So, Chris, what do you think?
Wow, this is quite impressive.
One of the things that we do here is that we take articles that have ended their life and give them a new life. Just repurposing what other people consider to be rubbish. We've created mosaics, chairs, lamps, tables, these curved balustrades, and it's made from alien invasive poplar trees, broken tiles, mirrors.
Now, this took you quite a long time. It's an ongoing process. You must have had a couple of helping hands.
I started here with a ruin, and it's been a slow and continual process to get it done. And as we had more resources available, we've employed people from the local community and skilled them to the point that they've been able to help us. And it gives me a huge amount of satisfaction just to see people who haven't had any skills whatsoever to just move forward and blossom.
A job here tends to be a lifetime opportunity to try your hand at just about any skill.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I bet you've never seen this before. This is a wooden DVD player.
No way.
And it basically depicts the history of the place being made.
To the original structure built in the 1940s, the Atwoods and their increasingly skilled team have added quite alternative accommodation in the form of this luxury cave.
This is really cool. A cave on your lodge, and you're responsible for all of this once again.
It's the sort of place you can stay any time of the year. In winter, the sun is low and the rock takes on the heat and stores the heat. It's a lovely warm unit during winter. In summer, because the sun is directly overhead, creates the most fantastic insulation. It's lovely and cool. It's a really, really nice unit.
So I definitely have to channel my inner Flintstone tonight. I mean, I'm gonna be staying here. You've got the rustique elements, you've got the Bushman art, and then just to top it all off, this is one fabulous cave.
Well, the building of this was very interesting. When we first made it, it was a disaster, an absolute disaster. It looked like a World War II concrete bunker. So we put a wire frame around the whole thing, put the concrete shell around it, made silicon molds that we painted onto rocks, and then pushed the silicon molds onto the concrete, and that's how we made it.
This hunting scene echoes the original Bushman art at Camberg that is less than an hour away.
Come over here, guys. My inner child is being released. I have to show you. In a cave, a jacuzzi. Have you ever? And then I want to show you the craftsmanship and the attention to detail. Check this out. This is my cupboard. It's like a vault. Open it up, check the mirrors out. Oh my goodness, man. This is something special. And I must tell you that everything is handcrafted. And then of course, you have this beautiful view with this lovely window, almost like a tree growing out. And you can sit down, grab a drink, and relax. The only thing I'm missing now is a Mrs. Flintstone. Where you at?
To see where the lodge's one-of-a-kind design takes shape, we took in the expansive workshop of carpenter Mlindeni Stole. He's one of many local residents who've learned their trade here and stayed on to make a difference.
You're the man responsible for helping Andrew create some of this functional art. Where did it start?
So I used to do the drawings, the designing stuff, but I want to grow from that, and then it just came together with the woodwork.
What's it like working with Andrew?
It's very, very, very nice. I enjoy it a lot, and I learn a lot from him.
You paid him to say that.
Evidently it works.
My brother, it looks like you're working on a very interesting piece there. What exactly is it?
We're working on the cupboard door, and this is the flower that's gonna go on the door for the cupboard.
Yeah, and Chris, I think it's time that we got your hands dirty. We've got a door that we're assembling here, and I think we can get you involved with that.
I'm not shy to roll up my sleeves. Let's go, let's go.
Mlindeni had a new apprentice.
Yeah, Chris, you said you want to get your hands dirty. Now it's the time for you to create one of the hinges. You see one down there at the lodge, and then you can try your best on this one to put it together.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Last leg.
It's like a box of Lego.
The craftsmen here get to see their original designs displayed and used around the lodge.
So Andrew, can anyone do this at home?
Pretty much. It's some scrap plywood, cut to shape on the bandsaw, watch your fingers on the bandsaw, and just have the imagination to actually come up with a design.
Chris can now add some new skills to his CV.
You've done some nice job.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
So you didn't just come to make hinges. Linden is a horse whisperer, and he's going to take you for a ride. Go and have some fun.
Alrighty.
The skill made famous in a Robert Redford movie is one which Mlindeni mastered in his own way.
Why do they call you a horse whisperer?
I started to work with the horses when I was small, grew up at home, but I was riding the different way we ride here at Anti-Bears. When I come here and start to work at Anti-Bear, they teach me the English way riding, and with training the horse friendly, with doing the join up. If it's the first time for the horse, you lounge until it submits to you. Like it's putting the head down, it's paying attention to you, it's listening to you. And then you stop, but you don't go to the horse. You let the horse come to you, and then you start to make friends there. Until the horse trusts you, you can do the join up with the horse that's never been ridden before. It's never been touched, and then you can put the circle for the first time.
When we're riding these majestic animals in the Drakensberg, what can we expect to see?
You're gonna see some of the Drakensberg mountains. We're gonna pass the dams. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we might spot some wild animals here on this side, but you're gonna also see Ntavamhlophe, and we're gonna see half of Giant Castle Mountain there at the top.
You can take battlefield tours, microlight, or enjoy hot air balloon rides from the lodge. But it's hard to beat the simple pleasure of riding out among the foothills and setting your mind free. It also works up quite an appetite.
Mamzo, says it's that basically means we're about to eat, right, Mams?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I told Andrew that I was going to be cooking tonight. I see you've helped me out. Let's keep it a secret. Don't tell him, okay?
Okay.
What do we have here?
We have mushrooms, onion, robot peppers. I peel and chop the onion and fry with butter and add up the mushrooms and robot pepper and stirring it till getting soft.
And of course, it looks like we have a vegetarian option here. That looks like a skewer, vegetarian skewer to be exact. And then some chicken to keep it clean with some protein.
Chris was going to try and pull a fast one, but his host would know Chef Dlamini's cooking anywhere.
Mamzo, give me some love. Give me some love, Mamzo. Teamwork makes the dream work, right, Mams?
Yes.
Andrew's gonna be a happy man. Let's not tell him you made it. I'm gonna take the credit for this one, I'm sorry. Andrew, I told you I was the man. Check it out. I'll whoop this up in a couple of minutes. That's for you. What do you think?
Chris, this is fantastic. I'd like to offer you a job in the kitchen.
Really? That means I can stay. This has been my first stay in the Drakensberg. My experience has been amazing. I want to wish you many more happy guests, and here's to the best of the good life. Cheers.
Cheers.